Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on Onwards and Upwards. Tonight we look at 3 more stories of courage and determination in the wake of Canterbury's quakes. Les Mills has 2 gyms in Christchurch, one in Ferrymead and one in the CBD, and both have been closed since February 22nd. But while management searched for new premises, they decided that if the people couldn't come to Les Mills, then Les Mills would go to the people. All around Christchurch they set up group classes in parks and school halls, offering free exercise to both members and non-members. We joined them one morning in Hagley Park.
Y'all ready for this?
My name is Willie Brown and I'm a personal trainer at Les Mills and a team training instructor.
My name is Scott Agnew. I'm been there 11 years. I'm a group fitness instructor, teach pump and RPM. I'm a personal trainer and I also do team training. I think most of the staff have stayed on. Obviously there'll be a few staff that won't be able to work there because there won't be sales anymore. With the Ferrymead closing, that reduces the classes we have a week. But I think the majority of staff are staying on and will be working in the new temporary club. With no gym, we've been lucky. The weather's been pretty good this time of year. It hasn't been too cold yet. So we've been taking Les Mills to the people. Like what we're doing today, we've been doing 3 times a week. Willie and another instructor have been doing night sessions. There's been boot camps at 6 in the morning. There's been a lot. I'm not sure of the numbers, but there's been a lot of classes out there. And that's for members and non-members. So there's a lot going on. There's been a lot for people to do. I think a lot of people like to have the routine and like to be motivated, and they struggle to do their own training. So it's been great for people to just get back into a little bit of normality and just feel a bit better. I mean, exercise makes you feel great, so yeah.
It's a good stress relief and it's a way to unwind and sort of get out and do something for yourself.
It helps you keep fit, it stops you sitting on the couch and eating, and it just really gets you out and just helps keep your mind clear.
It's like getting back to normality as well, isn't it?
It is, and even though it's a different normal, I think normal is going to be different for everyone now, and it's just finding your new normal and making the most of that.
Until we dance into the fire.
Had to do something. We had to offer up members something to do and something for us to do. So it was just a matter of, doing it outside, which is fine. Starting to get a bit more difficult now as it's getting colder, but we're lucky enough to have the gym opening up soon. So
I think with Les Mills too, we already have team training programs in place. So we already do this. So it's just an extension of what we're doing pretty much. I mean, at Les Mills we have so many different programs to cater to different people. So we're trying to do different programs, running groups, fitness circuits, boot camp, just to try to reach out to as many people as we can.
I think this is great. Like, it gets the people out and about and they're not sitting at home and waiting for work or waiting for phone calls. They're getting out, being active again and kind of just helping each other through it. I think it's just really good. It's really great what they do.
It's fantastic, we love it.
It's great. It's great being outdoors and just a different way of exercising, really.
And it's nice because usually when you're at the gym you do the same thing, and it's nice to come out. We do different circuits, you meet new people, and I didn't know Lynn before this and her family, so it's nice to meet new people. It's been fantastic. Yeah, we love coming, even if it's raining.
Your body, first time in years, to drench your skin with love.
I think most members are understanding. I mean, everyone knows how bad the earthquake was, and they don't expect the Les Mills to pop up straight away, and they know that we're doing the best we can. So it's part of the recovery, but everyone understands what everyone's going through, so everyone's in the same boat.
And what are your hopes for Christchurch in the future?
To rebuild and rise up, as you guys say, and just embrace what's happening. And as you say, a new normal might be a good thing. We're going to have a great new city, and we've just got to move on and, of course, respect and think of those that we've lost. But just move on and support each other.
Well, my hopes are to get to rebuild, obviously, and more beautiful than what it already was. It was already absolutely gorgeous, but just that it just gets rebuilt to be amazing again.
I think we have a great chance to build a great city, as most people are saying. I mean, you can just build a perfect city the way you want it now. Christchurch will be buzzing again. I don't know how long it will be, maybe 3, 4, 5 years, but Christchurch will be back to normal. I think most people are quite resilient and they're keen to stay and help Christchurch out. So, I think it'll be good future.
Les Mills have now opened a temporary gym at 41 Riccarton Road. Our next story tonight takes us to the streets of Queen's Park. Some of the heroes in the aftermath of both quakes are undoubtedly the road crews, who have worked tirelessly to make safe and then open our damaged roads. We spent an afternoon with two crews from Isaac Construction. You must have been quite busy with Isaacs, am I right?
Extremely busy. Since the September earthquake, things got pretty busy for a while, then sort of quietened down while we've done the repairs and waited for the reconstruction to start in earnest. And then no sooner we finished that, and the February earthquake hit, and it's been absolute chaos since then, basically. But organised chaos.
How soon after February 22nd did you get to work?
We had some guys out the next day, starting to do some clean up and get some water to people, but in earnest it started. We had half our crews out 2 days after, and the following week when our guys come back, obviously our guys had their own issues to deal with. A lot of guys live over this side of town and got some bad damage themselves. Some have lost their houses. So in earnest we started about a week later, flat out into it.
I started off on Canterbury Road, just taking all the bumps out, so cars can drive over there nicely.
Yeah, just had to get everyone together and get our heads down and try and move on and get into it.
Was it important to get going as quickly as possible?
Oh, for sure. I mean, people around here didn't have water, didn't have power, don't have sewer, and some still don't have sewer, as I know. And we had water crews out pretty much straight away, trying to get people's water back on and do what we could to supply water carts for drinking water for people, and just to clear the roads to get trafficable on the main routes, because people that have travelled around have seen that there were humps sort of a metre high and dips that were full of water that were sort of a metre deep, and my four-wheel drive truck could go through it just, but a normal car couldn't, so the effort was there to get the water on and get the roads trafficable.
Grant, tell me, what time do the boys start working?
Around about 6:30, 7 o'clock on site.
Most of our work is in the Queen's Park, Burwood, Shirley, Dallington sort of areas. It's really badly damaged there. We stopped all our existing contracts. All our clients were very good. We stopped work on them, and all of our staff and temps went out there immediately and just got into it. So we put all our resource into earthquake clean-up first, and then the repairs.
We spent the afternoon with two crews working in Queen's Park. The first were fixing a raised manhole.
On this site, the manholes that have popped up because of the liquefaction and the movement of the ground in the earthquake, we're lowering those so that traffic can travel over it again.
How do we fix it? Depending on the damage, or whether it's out of line on the shaft going down, we usually have to dig down several metres, sometimes put the cage in and either try and nudge them back into line, or chain them and lift them and place them in the correct position, and then glue them back into place with a tack. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but and it seals, it goes hard, and repack and start from way down in the sand and start repacking till we get to the road surface.
Our second crew was working on resealing roads.
This street here, we've been here for 3 weeks, but we've done all the streets around this suburb. We're digging out all the silt and sand which has come up, and the asphalt that's sunk down in the ground, and replacing it with new metal, and then compacting it, getting it ready. Then the chip sealers and that will come in and reseal it, and a new road again.
I mean, how many jobs like this have you had to do? You must have been all over town.
Yeah, we've been all over this suburb anyway, yeah, and still a lot more to do.
Yeah, it's just temporary fix at the moment because we've got to go back along and fix all the curved channel back up, and obviously if the sewers are broken we're going to have to come back and fix that up. It's just a matter of going along and taking all the humps and hollows so people have got a nice smooth road to drive on, and yeah.
And how has the community responded to the work you've been doing?
Brilliant. We've been getting scones, pikelets, getting cups of coffee, bringing that to us. Yeah, it's been unbelievable.
In general, they've been great. All our guys are probably putting on a bit of weight from all the scones and muffins and the ladies and the young kids are bringing out to them, and a few beers at the end of the week from the guys. And yeah, we've helped a few people out with their driveways as we've gone through and with access to them, and it's a lot quicker for our guys to spend 10 minutes with an excavator than it is for a person to spend 2 days of 10 guys trying to get rid of the liquefaction from their drives. So in general, the response from the public's been great, and they've really helped the guys. And a lot of our guys are the public around here, they live here, so it's been good.
Well, yeah, we got an old fella who lives just down the road, and he's been giving us cups of tea pretty much 3 times a day and making us toasties and sandwiches, and just really nice guy, yeah.
We've had a lot of baking, coffees, smoko. Yeah, it's been really good.
What do you see for the future of Christchurch?
I think we're going to come back bigger and stronger. Definitely, yeah.
Oh, it's a big future for Christchurch because as the amount of damage we've had, we can build better and stronger in all departments. We can learn from this.
Totally different landscape for Christchurch in the long run, I think. I think there'll be quite a few large open spaces, trying to get really back to a real garden city, I think. Some of the areas that are really unrepairable. Yes, I think buildings might not be as high, and hopefully a little bit more colourful.
Our final story tonight features an icon of Christchurch, Riccarton House.
Well, Riccarton House has to be one of the most important sites in Canterbury. It's the site where the pioneers of the plains arrived in 1843 and started farming here 7 years before the first 4 ships. Well, the February quake did quite a lot of damage, including structural damage to the chimneys. All the chimneys will have to be replaced, rebuilt, but that's underway, or the process is underway, and a lot of the plaster has been cracked and some of the ceilings have fallen down, but the main structure of the building, the framework, is still very sound. So I was in the building when it happened. I wasn't frightened. So the building will be here for another 150 years. Dean's Cottage has got a cracked chimney, but that's the only damage. And that's the oldest building on the Canterbury Plains. Inside, just remarkable, no damage whatsoever. The grounds themselves, there was some lateral spread towards the river, some cracks in the ground which we've filled. No liquefaction at all. And none of the trees, we've had the trees checked out by an arborist. 3 that we were concerned about were the cracks adjacent, and he's quite comfortable with their health and safety and hopefully their longevity as well. So the bush has not been affected at all. So the bush has been open right throughout the whole process. It's never been closed, neither has Dean's Cottage. That's always been open. So the grounds, the cottage and the bush have been open since the 4th of September, every day. Well, there was an enormous amount of support after the initial earthquake in September. Not quite so much this time in February, but September we had calls and emails from literally around the globe, which was just wonderful. And people made some donations, not significant, but I'd have to say that the council have been extremely supportive and helpful right throughout this. In terms of the recovery and rebuilding process, so the council have been wonderful.
And while the house is currently closed to the public, the damage is not as bad as you might first think. Cracks will be repaired. Broken lights replaced, and chimneys made safe. Despite the damage and its yellow sticker, Riccarton House is still serving the community. Their grounds are open daily and the much-loved farmers market remains in operation.
Well, the Canterbury Farmers or the Christchurch Farmers Market operates from 9 o'clock till 12 each Saturday. And that's very popular with up to 50 food stalls. When I say food stalls, food and produce stalls, totally produce oriented.
Everybody's okay, and everybody gonna kick back together. Speak about each other, 'cause everybody's okay.
So how are you finding it here at Riccarton Market?
Really good, really good. Yeah, been coming here for a few years now.
'Cause everybody's okay. From looking far and wide, I can see we're okay. When there's people all around, just searching for some shade and a little bit of food just to see the next day.
This is called Aberfeldy Fruit Products, and all the pâtés are made to turn out on a cheese board. They're all made from lovely fresh Christchurch fruit.
Everybody, can you lay back together, stargaze together, 'cause everybody's okay. You know your children gonna help you feel better if you're close to each other.
There are some extraordinary things happening in Christchurch, and we've got to add to that by making these things happen.
When there's people all around, just searching for some shade and a little bit of food just to see the next day.
If you get a chance, head along to the Riccarton Markets. It's great fun and it's so important to support our local businesses. If you have a story idea, let us know. We're always on the lookout for people going the extra mile. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Natalie Slade. Take care and we'll see you next week.